Saquon Barkley, 34 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went. It's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
At the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on second down, Newton on the left side, a catch by White. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it third down.
And it's third down.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
You got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Saquon Barkley.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
31-yard line.
Now Jones. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Shalik Calhoun. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Third down.
Throwing on third and long. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to... He looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Third down.
Now it's Newton. Got his man. That's Harry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
Here's White, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Giants.
On 2nd and goal. Newton, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. Newton to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. He's got a man, complete.
Ooh, he's running,
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 78 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
Conversion.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sweats? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
Number 20.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Newton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll try the air now with Newton. A gain of 6 there. Quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up past the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Giants 24, Patriots 6. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Lorenzo Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
from the gun. Here's Newton. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New England.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Newton now to throw. Forced out to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. After the sack on first down, Newton. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman.
Newton's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Newton. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's White, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Saquon Barkley, the
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
and 1.
Flushed out right. Jones. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Newton. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go.
Newton on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He was brought down.
James Bradbury there to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And 5 at the 15-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Patriots.
Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll run with Barkley.
The Patriots 44-yard line.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
6-yard line.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Catch made by Slayton.
Pass.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Giants add on to their lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So not much remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
The
line.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Now Jones. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now Newton on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Throwing again. Newton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st down, Patriots.
On the draw, here's White. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
And a Patriot 1st down.
1st down, here's White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and
again, it's Barkley.
The 23-yard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
By the Patriots.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
26, Sony Michel.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle by O'Shane Zimenez.
Throwing is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of cash this one in. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. To throw is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Patriots.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back. So here's an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by... And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Another try after the first down sack. Newton to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A play fake to Michel. Now Newton sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Out of the gun, Newton. He hits White, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Newton out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Quarter of play with the score Giants 30, Patriots 20.
I think this is a free play for Newton. Rolling to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Throwing Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Gilmore.
Jones throwing on fourth down. Steps away to his left. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Leonard Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On the left side, a catch by White. And down he'll go at the 25. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And this is secured by the Patriots. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down in. Inside the 20.
Complete to James White. A gain of 27 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Lorenzo Carter, who else? Sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Lorenzo Carter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for the Giants. 68 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Patriots.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton wide open. Julian Edelman. And now look at him go. The 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
To Julian
A
Edelman.
big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Ryan Izzo there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Conversion.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
The score, Giants 44.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,